All right, what is good? What is happening, everybody? It is your boy Primitive AK here, back with another video for you guys. Today, we're going to be covering all news related to Warzone 2. They just gave us a plethora of information regarding Warzone 2, the future of Warzone 1, as well as some new content coming to Modern Warfare 2 as well. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys showing the love and support as usual. Like I said, it's completely free, helps the channel grow, and gives me more motivation to make more videos for you amazing people. So we got a lot of information to cover, so I'm going to try to cover it as easy as possible and just kind of breeze through most of the important things going on here. So there is a full-fledged roadmap that they have here, which includes obviously the Warzone 2 map, a brand new mode known as DMZ, which we talked a little bit about in previous videos. We have a brand new Gulag system. If you guys remember, it's like a 2v2 scenario, and then you have to face off in a 1v1 to see who actually comes back. So that system is going to be returning inside of Warzone 2. For those that remember, in COD Next event, that's what it was, and that's pretty much what it's going to be staying as. We have brand new vehicles, new game mode features, Modern Warfare 2, new maps, new bundles, new modes, co-op mission, and raids. Plenty of other stuff. We're going to be going through every single one of it, as well as DLC weapons and new operators and everything. So first things first, obviously, Al Mazrah is going to be our new Warzone map, which will be returning. It's going to include, obviously, 18 major points of interest, as well as the same map will be utilized for the DMZ version of the game, which will be a new game mode, which I'll probably check out. Hopefully it plays well. We'll see exactly how that runs. One of the biggest changes over to Warzone 2, which a lot of people were concerned about, loadouts will be returning inside of Warzone 2. There was some controversy going on during the COD Next event that they removed them because if you guys remember, during the event, they had to actually purchase their weapons and upgrade them as the game was progressing. And a lot of people were disliking that. So they made the changes to allow us to be able to use our entire loadout, which includes our primary weapons, which includes you can earn them by a loadout drop public event, strongholds and black sites, or just simply purchasing a loadout crate, and that will drop for you, pretty standard to what we're used to seeing in Warzone. On top of that, the backpack system will be returning. For those that are not familiar with what this is, basically your backpack will include all of your items. If you guys know in Warzone 1, how it works is when you die, both your weapon, your ammo, anything that you have inside of your inventory just sort of scatters all over the ground in like a circular pattern. Now it's going to be returning to what it was in Blackout. If you guys played Blackout, there was actually a backpack that would drop, and you would loot that backpack with all of their gear or anything that you needed that was available in that bag. So that system will be returning inside of Warzone 2, which me personally, I think is a lot better. It's a little less cluttered because you're trying to dig through a bunch of loot, especially while you're getting shot at. I think this system will be a lot better as well. On top of that, AI combatants will be in the game as well. A lot of people weren't a fan of this, but they did say that the AI will only be at strongholds, black sites, and gulag overtime as well. Additional features include aquatic combat, new vehicles, fuel mechanics, and a lot more. Pretty much what you see in multiplayer is exactly how the mechanics are going to work inside of Warzone 2. So that's pretty interesting as well. We got a full list of all the vehicles that will be available in the game as well for Warzone 2. There will also be a vehicle fuel and gas station mechanic. So you can't just drive around and pray and hope that you don't have to worry about fuel or gas or anything like that. You will actually have to keep an eye on your gas meter. So let's say, you're in like a 2v3 scenario and your team has to get out. You see a vehicle, all of a sudden you see the vehicle doesn't have any fuel of it. Guess what? You're screwed because now the vehicle doesn't have fuel and you can't get yourself out of that situation. So do bear that in mind. DMZ, once again, will also be coming back. Not coming back, but will be added with a solos, duos, and trios modes per battle royale. It's an open world narrative focused extraction mode where operators have free reign to complete faction-based missions and take on additional side objectives while trying to extract outside of the mode as well. On top of that, new third-person playlists will be coming as well. This will be part of Warzone 2, so really excited to see exactly how that plays. Now, one of the big information here is exactly what lies the fate of Warzone 1, and they did confirm here that Rebirth and Fortune's Keep will not be included inside of Warzone 1. Warzone 1 will be renamed to Warzone Caldera, so the only map that will be playable is the Caldera map. So for you Rebirth Slayers out there, it pains me to say this for you guys, but Rebirth will be no more. Enjoy it while you can. It will be gone November 16th. So do bear in mind, enjoy that map while you can because it's no longer going to be there anymore. On top of that, double XP tokens and double weapon XP tokens, any XP tokens in Warzone 1 will not transfer to the newer game, so do bear that in mind as well as player progression will not be tied between those two titles, so just bear in mind, any type of XP that you get in previous games will not be present inside of Warzone 2. So Warzone 1 will have its own separate progression, and also Warzone 2 will have its own separate. Moving on to Modern Warfare 2, we have some new content coming for Season 1, which includes Shoot House, which will be returning to the game more than likely at launch. It says that shipment will be available mid-season, so Shoot House will be available when the season starts. Shipment will come probably later in November, possibly early December. That's my guess. That's usually when they drop these maps. On top of that, a CDL Mosh Pit ranked mode will be available, not at launch, but sometime later on throughout the season. We'll also have a new Spec Ops mission and a raid available in Season 1. So they don't give us too much details in ranked play, but ranked will be coming later on throughout the season. So do bear that in mind for those that want to sweat it out. I may start a series with ranked with some friends for those that want to play CDL Mosh Pit with me, so I'm hoping to see exactly how that plays out. On top of that, we're going to have raids coming over to Modern Warfare 2. I talked about this in a previous video. We don't have much information exactly how this is going to work. My guess is they're going to be pretty secretive about this, just like how other games are, you know, like Destiny 2, they're pretty secretive about their raids. But this will be coming later on throughout the season. Probably late November, early December. I believe they did tell us a release date was like December 7th or something like that. I have to go back on my notes to see the exact date, but that will be coming later on as well. On top of that, combat record will be coming to the game. A lot of people were asking about this one. So they did confirm combat record will arrive in Modern Warfare 2 Season 1, as well as a combat record for Warzone 2. But overall, we also have a new battle pass as well. That's to be expected. Nothing changes there. We'll have 4 brand new weapons and a total of 6 operators and a seasonal prestige system, which we'll get into. So the 4 brand new weapons include the Victus XMR sniper rifle, Imperidium platform launch. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but for those that are not aware, we actually already have a Victus XMR sniper in the game, so I'm assuming this is maybe a different variant of it. We'll have to see exactly how that plays. It is a 50 caliber sniper, so it's going to hit pretty hard, but I'm not entirely sure why they're calling this the Victus XMR when we already have a Victus XMR in the game. So I guess we'll just have to see exactly how that works. On top of that, we also have a BASP SMG coming to the game. For those that are not aware of what this SMG is, this is actually in the campaign. I was actually wondering where this gun was in the game, so I guess they decided to reserve it for battle pass weapon, so I'll be excited to try that out as well. This will be a new SMG. If you want to try this out, just go play the campaign. It's on the ground. It shows up pretty commonly. On top of that, we have the Chimera assault rifle, which will be dropping mid-season. This is part of the Bruin Ops platform, as well as the BASP, part of the Bruin Ops platform, so I'm excited to try that out. On top of that, we also have another Bruin Ops platform weapon, which is known as the M13B assault rifle. This is literally just the M13, guys. Don't let it fool you. It's literally just the M13. All right, so yeah. We also have 6 brand new operators. Zeus will be available at launch. Klaus available mid-season, which they're not showing us. Gaz will be available mid-season. Once again, this was re-released, by the way. This was in Modern Warfare 2019. And we also have 3 other operators coming as well. Now, for your prestige system, it's for those that are curious, the prestige system will be coming with Season 1. However, it is slightly different to the previous versions. For those that are not aware, normally we always had seasonal leveling, and then what would happen is you would get progressive emblems to go with it that would progress through each and every season, but your actual rank would be reset pretty much every single season. So how this is going to work is now, instead of your rank resetting, you'll be able to level up to level 250 for the start of the whole season until the end of Season 1. And when the season ends and we go into Season 2, your rank will not be reset all the way down to 56. It's going to start at 250 and then work its way up to about, my guess will be 500. That will be the next season after that. So your rank will no longer be resetting every single season, but it's going to be capped out for every single season. So you'll be able to level up. That's a nice little welcome change to see, you know, who's the veteran of the game and who isn't, because the emblems, obviously they were new prestige emblems every single season, but nobody really paid attention to that, especially since they all look the same, in my honest opinion. But overall, guys, that's a lot of content. That was a lot to cover in a short period of time. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments box what you guys are most excited for. I'm excited for the new prestige system and also to give Warzone 2 a shot. We'll have some content up and some loadout videos telling you guys the best loadouts to use for Warzone 2. Anyways, guys, thank you guys again for all the love and support. I'll catch you guys in the next one. It's your boy Primitive AK signing out. Peace out, fellas.